Welcome. Oh man, I love when we get to do this stuff. Welcome to another episode of the Darwin Awards. This is my favorite time of the week. This Tuesdays when these episodes come out. Other than the times when I have a stockpile saved up and I still forget to upload the episode. Like last week, there was nothing there, and I had an episode recorded and I just forgot to upload it. So I apologize to you guys. But we have now had enough of these episodes. You guys have learned what this is about. And last week, we had an awesome episode that was not about making fun or teasing anyone for their mistakes. This was about the families, quality family time. And it was kind of a heartfelt episode. So we're going to get right back to our normal game. And I have brought on somebody that I think is going to be great for this. Gilbert Engineering. Jay, Christina, how are you guys?
Wonderful.
Good. How are you?
Now, all of our listeners know you guys as Gilbert Engineering. Um, you guys make coro props, things like that. Give us a little description of what you guys do for those that are listening that don't know.
As you said, we make coro props. We're known for our high density, lots of pixels.
Mo pixels, mo better.
More pixels.
More pixels, more better.
Awesome. So I love you guys to death. I think you guys are absolutely awesome people. And that is why I'm very excited for this episode. Very excited. And we're just going to jump right into this. We're not going to dilly-dally or delay. So, Jay, you kind of mentioned you had a story already prepared of something that you did wrong or an epic failure or something. So I'm just going to let you take over. Tell me this story. And no, I am going to tease you for this when it is done. Just be aware. But I will give you the chance to come back at me. So we'll get even. Don't worry.
I think I've only told this story a few times, so
Ooh, juicy.
not many people know. I don't know. You probably remember
I'm
this.
not even sure what he's talking about.
So back when I was younger, when I was 18, I joined the local volunteer fire department in my town in New Jersey, and I was on it for over 10 years. I don't know, around year 7, year 8, we get a call that comes in. Volunteer, you get a pager and the little electron thing, and it goes off, and you go to the firehouse and you get on the truck. Yeah, pager. Back in the day. Anyway,
we still use those now. Nothing has changed.
All right.
But go on.
So I get to the firehouse, and it's I hear the call and the address come in. I'm like, oh, I know that street. My friend Mitch lives on that street. It wasn't his house, but anyway, I get in there and nobody's at the firehouse yet. So I'm like, all right. So I get in the truck. I'm getting ready to take off. I'm going to drive and waiting. Nobody shows up. Some days nobody shows up. Some days a lot of guys show up. Depends on the day and time of day. And I head out, and it's in our district, and I drive down the street, and I'm pulling up the street, and I call in 10-7. I'm there. I get out, and I'm looking around. There's nobody there yet. And then I hear the other trucks on the radio calling in 10-7. 10-7 means they arrived. And I'm looking around. I don't see any other fire trucks. I'm like, where's everybody? And then they start calling me on the radio, 971, where are you? And I'm like, 10-7, I'm in front of the house. And they're like, what address are you at? That's when I realized I was at the wrong house.
How far off were you?
I was pretty much the other side of town. I must have heard the number backwards or something. It was
Your hearing was going back then?
What would you do in that situation, Vinny?
What would I do? I would say there is no other option other than just own up to, yep, heard the address wrong, and hope that it was not a life and death situation that you've just delayed.
Yeah, but it was not. So I'll start with that. It was not a life or death. It was like, fire alarm or something, smoke detector. Anyway, there was nothing going on, and I did not do what you did or would have done. I got in the truck and drove back to the firehouse as fast as I could. I didn't sign in for the fire. I got in my truck and went home.
Now, I'll give you that's not as terrible as you think it is. I've had a similar situation, and I told you guys this beforehand, off the off the air before we were recording, that I will always give you the opportunity to make fun of me in return. However, all my really big ones that are obvious stories, I have told already on this show. So things like this, it helps remind me of, oh yeah, I did this dumb. We've had that situation before. Now in my fire district, we have two lakes, and they're decently sized lakes in terms of. I mean, there might be small in what you guys know, or what, but they're big in terms of what, within an hour drive of us. So you can boat and fish and all the whole works. Now on these lakes, they have beach names and beach numbers. Not really as much beach numbers as beach names. Well, that's not what the address systems or the fire department uses. So there might be 20 beaches, and one of them is, Beach Fargo, and it's a name that says on the beach, Beach Fargo, or whatever the name, and uh, so that's what people say when they call into 911. Oh, there's this person's hurt. They're on Fargo Beach,
Right.
and we're like, where the f is that at? We don't know where these. So we have spent. I mean, I not even kidding. We spent 20 minutes plus at times just looking around, like, where are these people? And
Right.
then eventually you connect 911 to us, and we're driving around all over the place, all over through the backwoods, just going all around the lake, lights, sirens blaring, going all over. Everyone at the lake can hear us. uh, they're all wondering, where are these guys going? They're doing circles. So they're all watching us, I'm sure, and they can hear us and just doing circles because we're all lost. And in our defense, that comes from the callers, the people that call 911. They don't really know where they are. They're like, yeah, we're at the beach. It says Fargo Beach. We're like, we don't know where that is. I mean, and yes, you could put it on us as learn the beaches, but we've got like 40 something over a large area, and it's tough. It's tough to remember where they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it is tough sometimes.
So we've done that too. Don't worry.
Have
We've
you ever
done that
been
too.
left at the scene?
Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, I have absolutely been left out of the scene. So here's that story. I was on Raymond's fire department when I lived in Lincoln, and I was on their department for about 3 years, and then I moved, and now I'm on Malcolm's department, and I've been on this department now for about 3 years and counting. Um, well, shortly after I started at Malcolm, there was a large grass fire in a field. And Malcolm, my current department, has a ton more people. There's a lot more people. They're far more active. So we clear the house. We have all our trucks there. It's good. Raymond brings some trucks so they can help shuttle water. Well, they basically bring one person per truck because they just don't have the men. They don't have the manpower to do it. The people, the non-denominated sex person, non-gender designated firefighter. They don't have enough of them. And so I was on Raymond's department for a long time. So I said, okay, great. We got enough guys to run our trucks. I'll go jump on one of their trucks because I can run it and we'll be good. Well, great. So we're cleaning up. All the fire was done. It was over with. And I was helping clean up the Raymond truck that I was done. It was like, okay, sweet. Well, you guys, everything's set. You guys take off. I'll jump in one of the Malcolm trucks and get a ride home. Oh, well, they all cleaned up and they left. Oh, shit. So I've left. Now, there was nobody on my department still there. Everyone had left, and I was left in just the Raymond truck. So luckily, he basically had to go out of service, take me back, and then put himself back in service to get back into his district. So yeah, I'm guessing you've had this happen before?
Yeah, they left me up on the roof.
That's even worse.
This was a carpet factory or whatever they did there, and we were up top on the roof, and there was something going on in the elevator shaft, and I was in the elevator shaft, and we dismantled the motor, put the fire out and dismantled the motor, and I'm in there cleaning up, picking up the tools when another call comes in. Well, I didn't have a radio on me, and my partner was outside, doing whatever he was doing on smoke break. Or next thing you know, the other call comes in, and all these guys go running. They grab the ladder. They grab the ladder off the roof. I'm in there. I don't hear anything, and I'm just doing my thing, cleaning up the tools. I grab the toolbox, head out the door, close the shaft door, go over to the side of the building, and there's no fire trucks. It's a dark parking lot. Everybody's gone. There's one of the cops there doing the paperwork, so I'm trying to get his attention. He's in his car, can't really hear me. Finally, he got, he saw me, and he's like, hey, I was like, can you not call it in on the radio? Can you just...
Oh, that
Yeah,
yes,
chief,
that is a good one.
that year the chief was from our company, so he came back in his little Bronco and picked me up.
Yep, that is a good one. Christina, how about you? Is there anything that comes to mind of, and I'm going to kind of talk for a little bit here to give you a time to think about this, but I want to give you some examples. Any time that Jay ever had like I got this really great idea and he did it and it was an epic total failure. It all went wrong. Or something that he said, "Oh, I'll try this. I'll do this on my own. I won't hire a professional." And it was a total failure.
Mm.
I'm sure he has.
What about her? Why is it all about me?
Because I want to make fun of you first. Because we'll get her next.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, you guys are a team. This is an equal opportunity bashing.
Roasting.
Not like electrical or no. I don't really screw anything up yet.
So I'll let you make fun of me at this. This is one of the very first stories I ever told. I once built this A-frame thing. That's about the only way to describe it, but it was a kind of a homemade lumber rack. A-frame arm sticking out of it for sorting lumber on. And I had the idea that I was going to build it to my dimensions in order to hang my pixel strips on. Thinking, oh yeah, this will be great. Then they can all lay out. It'd be easy to test them every year. I can move the whole frame around with the tractor. Great. Well, I made the thing 14 feet long to match a 16-foot strip and then let, a foot hang off on both sides. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a 12-foot shop door. So that was the biggest problem. Now this thing had many other faults. It was, everything about it was wrong and terrible. But that was the worst. Just not even thinking my measurements through.
I'm trying to think where you've had epic failures.
See, I've never
I mean,
had
he's just been that good.
Well, so I wouldn't go that far, but because there are so many things that he starts that he doesn't finish.
Ooh.
He is the king of that.
I think we all do that, though. Mm-hmm. I don't drive my car into inanimate objects.
What?
Oh, you want to hear this story?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
And then I want to hear about that. Maggie! So, yeah, she once hit I'm going to call it like a concrete protector pole, in a parking lot.
Yeah.
She once hit that twice on the same day.
Yeah.
The same pole. Same pole twice, same day.
We have a chunk of our house missing.
Ooh, please share.
Okay, so wait a minute. So
she did drive into the house.
I've got a couple of things about that one.
Yes or no? You hit the house.
Yes, I did hit the house. But in my defense, I had just had my contacts.
Somebody moved the house.
Shut up. I had just had my contacts adjusted and put in, and I was coming home from the eye doctors. And one of them was in my left eye was giving me a problem. So I was doing this, squinting and closing my eyes to try to get, but I was still going back, and yeah, I hit the side of the road.
So was that the same time you hit the curb in the gas station that you had to call me?
Okay.
To come take the front of the car and the car off? Take it home for you?
I see a pattern here.
Or was it the time that we went out to lunch and you drove the car into the curb thing?
3 times is a pattern.
Well, now
That's
the other one.
That's a very common thing.
And we
the
will
spoiler,
say.
You hit the spoiler, remember?
Okay, so.
Asian driver. Oh, can I say Asian driver?
No, so here's the thing, my daughter totally takes after me.
Oh,
she's
not here to defend herself, so she backed out. Yeah, I won't say it.
Yeah, she backed out of the driveway and hit the neighbor's car.
Now, were these all by chance with the same car?
No. So, okay, so the me driving into our garage, side of the garage, was the Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the one she hit the neighbor's car in.
That's the one she hit the neighbor's car in. Now, the other one that he's talking about, that's her new car. There's my new car. And I was a
that's another great story after that.
A wreck. So I was turning left into a Circle K. Who the heck puts a median in the middle of an entrance?
Everybody.
No, not everybody. There was no left turn, nothing. And yes, up and over, and I ripped the splitter right off my car. It was a disaster.
I can tie the car into Christmas lights. The blue car. She parked. James has those strips, the 4x whatever it is.
Oh,
okay.
4x32, the ABS, the heavy stuff.
And you want to bring that up.
So we have those on the verticals of our house. We have like 5 of them. So one of them is on the corner of the house and the driveway. And the driveway is not that wide. So I parked, I guess that day I was parked on the other side and she was parked closer to the house. Well, that night or that afternoon, it was really, really windy. Super windy. And the bottom of this thing ripped off. I used to tie it with rebar wire. Anyway, the bottom of it ripped through the ABS and came off. And then you're sitting here.
No, I was at home. Yeah, the thing was.
I wasn't home.
Yeah, and the neighbor came across and knocked on the door and said, "You may want to move your car." I went outside. This piece of ABS beat up my car.
Banging on the hood.
Oh, it was a mess. Luckily.
Yeah.
Because I was so mad. Luckily, it buffed out.
Yeah.
So,
I said it'll buff out.
Yeah.
My friend came over and buffed it out.
Yep.
So what I'm hearing with these various car problems, because I asked if it was the same car, and it wasn't. So the common denominator is her?
Well, yes, okay. But who has the most speeding tickets?
Oh my God.
Oh, don't change the subject. Nope. Nope. That is unrelated.
She got pulled over doing how fast in my dually?
I was doing 91 in the dually, heading back from California from the Mini.
Yeah.
And I got out of it, and I didn't get a ticket. Now, who was driving my car? And
what? You got to finish the story. Why didn't you get a ticket?
Yeah. Why?
Why? Because Jay was watching football.
I was watching football on my phone, and the trooper was watching football on his phone. We bonded.
But then
really?
The guy
so
in
please.
Yeah.
So I want to set a picture here, and let's see if this is in any way true. You were driving, Christina, and the trooper came to the window by chance. Did you get yourself all ready? He came to your window. Okay.
All right, because it was the highway.
Even still, I envision Christina getting all ready, like, okay, I'm gonna get out of this thing. She fluffs up the ladies, she perks them up. She's like, she's all ready. And then he comes over to Jay's window. He's like, football, huh? I like football too. I'll let you guys go. And she felt like completely useless in that.
He was watching the Seattle game. We were watching the Giant game, and he said that he wanted to watch the game, and he told his sergeant, and the sergeant said, "Well, just make sure you give a bunch of tickets in the morning so you can watch the game."
Yeah,
in the
he did all his pullovers.
So he's like, I did all my pullovers, and he was driving around looking for a good cell phone reception spot to watch his football game.
We messed him up.
Oh, that's good.
Now,
Oh, that
with
is
that,
good.
that's the football one. So the one where Jay got pulled over in Indio in my car.
Bastard.
He was driving my car. But Jay, of course, he pulls. Yeah, there's his ticket. Yeah, you can't see it.
Oh, can't see it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. We got a good reference for a great Mexican restaurant in Indio.
It was pretty good. It was very good.
We went to lunch to go celebrate his ticket because he did get a ticket. Not very pretty, and that was in California, so they're a little expensive. And he was clocked doing 90 what?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Can't count that high.
I didn't see any paperwork or verification.
Right.
Calibration of his machine.
Right.
I got lucky the last time I got pulled over because he could have just piled it on. I had forgotten my wallet, and I had an event that night, so I had to go get some food. And it like went late into the night, so I'm like, I got to eat something before I go. I had forgotten my wallet, so I am digging around through my coin dish, trying to like get all the quarters out and see if I can at least put together a double cheeseburger or something. And so I'm kind of swerving around a little bit while I'm digging through the coin dish. Then I go, oh, I got to flip a UE here. I'm going to turn into this business. So I pull into like what should have been a turning lane for that business, which was fine. Until I realized, oh, wait, I just used that intersection up there. That's a better location. So I just stayed where I was and went like another couple 100 feet up, which was a no-no. I wasn't supposed to do that. So he pulls me over. And not only had I been swerving all over the place, then I was in the left lane much longer than I was supposed to have been because in that area it wasn't a turning lane. Then I did not have a current insurance card. I mean, I had insurance on it. The card I had was just expired, so I didn't have that. And all that ended up happening is as soon as he came to the window, I let him know, hey, sir, just, I'm a conceal carry holder and my pistol's in the door right next to you, right below me and stuff. We spent about 3 or 4 minutes talking about what kind of gun it was. He was very curious and all the details, and we talked about that, bonded over that. And next thing you know, he comes back. He's like, here's your warning. Have a good night. So I was like, oh, thank gosh, because he could have just piled it on.
Yeah. Now, do you know your driver's license number?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have it memorized.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I wonder how many people don't actually know their driver's license number.
Yep, I have it memorized. I guarantee Maggie does not.
You know yours?
All I know is it begins with B148. I don't remember the last one. It's 2421 or something. No,
I could rattle it off right here, but
yeah.
I
That could come in handy if in that situation where you don't have your wallet, and I can say I don't have my license, but here's my license number. You can run, check it.
Yep. So exactly that. It was all good. And see, but that was the thing too, because think about it. In my wallet is my concealed carry permit, and I had a pistol right next, in the door, 6 inches from me, and I don't have my ID, don't have my concealed carry permit, nothing. I mean, he really could have ringed me.
Yeah. So they can. I mean, I'm assuming they can look you up and see if you have a.
Oh yes. Yeah. I mean, they can look it up, and he verified all the information by looking it up.
Well, that's good.
So, and that's actually why I was always taught that you need, even if you're not concealed carrying, you need to tell them ahead of time, because if they go and they, do your scan, they'll see your concealed carry holder, and if he comes back to the car, he doesn't want to think, I wonder if he's got his pistol with him.
Right, sure.
So even if you're not carrying, you should tell them I'm a holder, but I'm not currently carrying, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So anyway, good stuff. Any other fun stories come to mind?
Trying to think what else she hit.
Oh, like you've not hit anything.
I can't open my jar of moonshine.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is very sad. I'm hurting my hand trying to do it. Ow!
There was some jar you brought to me that was like, what a pain in the ass that thing was.
Oh, the pepper, roasted red peppers.
Mm. So then we'll take this opportunity. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on. We're recording this February 25th, and it'll air next week. But tell us a little bit about what's going on there. You guys got any sales or any new products you want to talk about? Kind of pimp yourself a little bit.
We've always got some new stuff in the works. We're trying at this point in time to try to get through as much of the custom requests that we've received. We will be having a sale for Trans World. This is our first trade show, so we are gearing up for that one and trying to get ready, pushing pixels for our display. So the sales will be released. I'll post them on all the sites, all the vendor sites, etc. So for attendees, we'll have a different discount versus for the rest of the world. And we're participating in a bunch of minis this year as well. So as far as discounts go, we'll be working with them on that and doing giveaways for that.
We've just been busy,
Yeah,
trying to get our stuff infrastructure ready for this year. It seems like we're a lot busier this year.
That's good. Busy's
Adding
good, right?
machines, adding a lot of material, adding products, just a lot of stuff going on. Just trying to stay up. Now I'm able to work from home a lot more from my day job, so I'll hopefully be able to keep up and get stuff out a lot faster.
Keep the machines running.
Keep them around. Oh, they're busy, yeah.
Good. So how many machines do you have running for you now?
Right now, 3.
3. Okay. It's awesome. That is awesome. It has been really is this year 2 for you guys?
Year 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the end of 2018 is when 2018 we
started.
Yeah,
so the first full year was 2019, and then now this is our full.
Wow. Okay, so 2019 was your first full year doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you guys have grown this much in just 1 year. That is very impressive. It's been very cool to see.
There's a lot of people coming in this hobby. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's very, very awesome to see it grow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's been so cool to see you guys just really just knock it out the park. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
As fellow lighting enthusiasts, that's where it all started, right? So, we do our lights as well and have been for the last 7 years. Mm-hmm. So, we saw a niche and went for it. And now it's...
Yeah, this year we got a letter from the HOA. Please take your lights down.
We've been so busy.
It's February. Please take your Christmas lights down.
So with you guys having a sale for Trans World and all the minis that are going to be coming up and people that are going to get, discount and stuff for that, I need to get my custom order done before all that starts, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, we're telling people not to wait. Even with designs,
because there's always going to be new designs coming out. We've got so much going on with the impressions, with the colors and stuff like that, with the print. We've got a bunch of stuff out now for new prints and new stuff coming in, as well as new props being created. So it's constantly evolving. If you're waiting for the end and what's coming next, it's going to continue to evolve. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, I will get you paid right away so that my stuff can get cut and get done. I want it done. I want it done before all these minis start. I don't want to get pushed to the back of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Florida Mini is in 5 days?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Hey, then fine. Get my quote updated, and I will get it. We'll say go right away. How does that sound?
Awesome.
Sounds good.
There we go. Guys, thank you guys very much. I'm very excited. I don't want to say on the air what I'm having you guys custom do for me because I don't want to give anybody else the idea. I want it to be unique to me. I will, however, say I really like those cubes that you put out.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got that from David's like, yeah, you can make those. David's like, yeah, you should do my coro.
Yeah.
Now, I have this thinking that I don't actually have to put pixels on all sides of it if it's not 360-degree viewable, right?
Right. That's why
Right.
we only make it 3 sides on the top, because most people, don't you just drive by somebody's house. You're only going to see really 3 sides, maybe the top.
Oh, so it's not actually all 4 sides.
No. I mean, you could
Okay.
ask, you could message us and say, hey, can you give me another side? And we'll send you another side.
See, Maggie saw how many pixels it was going to be, and she's like, "Oh, this is going to suck." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we're not going to put pixels on all sides of it, so it won't be that bad because it'll reduce the number."
Right.
No, you
Oh, no.
already factored that.
Yeah. It's a lot of 2,500 pixels for the big one. It's a lot of
Yeah.
pixels.
But
I've
it's
got
pretty.
to
But
I
yeah,
got to hire help this year pushing pixels.
Yeah, I was working on our Grand Illusion today. 1,000 pixels. Yeah, my thumb's a little sore right now, so I'm taking a break. So.
I just ordered 100,000 pixels. 103,000 pixels to be precise. So, yeah, I'm going to have to hire help pushing pixels this year.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of pixels.
But I figure we can get some high school kids to help.
Oh.
You know, if I entice them with, hey, who needs a summer job that you can do it on your schedule, and you can do it from my basement in the air conditioning, and you can be watching TV while you do it.
There you go.
I mean, that sounds like a good job for a high school
That's
kid.
a good gig right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
How's the weather out there now?
you know what? Today is the cold day of the week, and it's like 35.
Woo.
And it's
Today's our
windy.
cold day.
Yeah,
It's windy.
it's like
Today's our
70 something, and
It's been pretty much 50s every day for the last week, and it'll be really nice this weekend. So I'll hopefully get the lights taken down this weekend. The rest of them, I've put in 2 weekends worth of work so far. I'll call it half done.
Okay.
But if I get the crew together this weekend, I think we can knock the rest of it out because the
This is
weather will
all
be
your
nice enough. Yeah, this is just at my house.
Mm.
are you guys flying to Transworld?
We're flying.
Okay, yeah, we're driving.
Mm.
We got
We,
props to bring, orders to bring.
We drove last year because we had so much stuff to bring, and it just wasn't worth it anymore. It wasn't worth doing it because you pretty much add a day both ways. For me, it's more for you guys.
Yeah, we're
it's
gonna add a couple days.
Because it says it's 24 hours. So
Have fun. You know what? It's at this moment right now that you are paying for all of that beautiful weather you have down there in sunny Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, so suck it.
We might hit the snow and turn around and say, fuck this.
Hey, dress warm. What route are you going to take, actually?
40, come across through Amarillo and then up.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Which I've never driven it, so it'll be, like we said, an adventure.
That'll bring you east, like through New Mexico, and then you'll basically 90 up.
Up, exactly. So
that's what I was going to recommend doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the recommendation.
The other reason I say this is coming from recommendation. My parents, they snowbird out in Coachella. Yeah. And so they're out there for 6 months out of the year, and they drive their RV back and forth. And they have been in the same spot. They own a property out there, and they've been in the same spot for 6 years or something that they've had this property. So they commute back and forth every year, a couple times. And so they've learned, don't try to dick around in the mountains. Yeah. Even in March, it's still not a good idea.
Yeah.
And your guys are probably going to have a big trailer full of stuff, I'm assuming.
Yep. We got a trailer pulling, so.
Yep. So good. See that? Look how I feel like I'm smart right now because I knew what I was talking about.
Did they go to the music festival out there?
No, they leave just before it comes. They usually leave like the first week of April. They come home.
Right.
So that typically gets them out of it because I don't remember when the festival is, but when we went out there visiting, they said that it's usually like at the end of April or in first part of May or something, like just before they leave.
Awesome.
Yep. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys very, very much. This was a fun episode. I enjoy these shows
Thanks for
very
having
much.
Thank you, Vinny.
I appreciate it. Again, hey, real quick, what's your website? People that want to order and check out your stuff.
Right there.
www.geprops.com.
geprops.com. That is better than gilbertengineeringusa.com.
Thank you.
We
Not
still
that
have
that
it.
wasn't great. It was just long.
It's very long.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We still have it.
we still have it, but GE Props.
I like it.
Dang.
geprops.com. It's good. All right, guys. Well, if you need any of your Coro products, obviously go to geprops.com. That is an excellent choice, and you get to work with these lovely people. All
Thanks,
right,
Vinny.
everybody, take care. Have a good day. Have a good night. We love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.